started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Northwestern's offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare every game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you're turning it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. Fourth down coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions move the chains with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten, when you're at Penn State.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed up. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. Back to pass. It's sacked. throws to the back. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. It's on target and complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points.
He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sapp. Under fire. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Out of the gun to give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Scanning the field, it's sacked. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, Penn State is known for its defense, right? Tough, physical, they can stop the run, and they can get after the quarterback, and they do it from the linebacker position. You think about the legacy this school has had at that spot. This guy right here,
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's sacked. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cradles it at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
If feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Sapp. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 20. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell when he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. It's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Dozier. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gains, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Dozier. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Dozier. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Back to throw. It's Sapp. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires left. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got his man on the right. At the 35, he's loose. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
With the catch, it's Bridges. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Bridges. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Sapp. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive... comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, we we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. Third down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Punt is on its way. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Abraham. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Abraham. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with a decision.
And the defense did a great job. Understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time. Or, for us, green line. Go for it.
I don't think a lot of people here are going to be surprised by that call. 4th and inches at midfield. Just go for it, run the football, and they pick up the first.
Really, what are you going to gain by punting there? Even a perfect punt just gives you a little bit of a yardage edge, and the upside of keeping the ball is tremendous.
Yeah, and even if you don't convert it there, your defense comes on the field, and you're still forcing the offense to have to go 50-something yards or so to try and get points. So I like the call.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
29 Philly, 2-9.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Well, this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says. And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This is what an elite team